Welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. I'm Monica Maddox, Oklahoma Assistant State Climatologist, with your briefing for Monday, April 30th. This information is brought to you by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA, NIDIS, and the National Drought Mitigation Center. First, let's take a brief look at the changes we've seen since our briefing 2 weeks ago. There has been some drought reduction, primarily in D2 severe drought in the Dakotas and Southeast, but unfortunately, drought continues with some intensification in the south central and southwest United States. In the past 14 days, we've also seen quite a bit of rainfall with 2+ inches of precipitation in Oklahoma and the eastern U.S. This has really impacted Oklahoma's number of consecutive days with less than 1/10 of an inch of rain map, which we'll discuss further in just a moment. In addition, there has been an updated seasonal drought outlook showing that drought is likely to remain but improve in the southern Great Plains and that it's likely to persist in the southwest. Here we have the latest Drought Monitor Map, which was released last Thursday on April 26th. Not much for drastic change except for some intensification in the southwest and a reduction in the north, central, and southeast. Overall, there has been a reduction in moderate to severe drought and an increase in extreme and exceptional drought. The area of exceptional D4 drought has increased by 0.65%, which again is predominantly in the southwest and southern Great Plains. Now a close-up look for the different regions. For the High Plains, there's been removal of severe drought in the Dakotas. Conversely, extreme and exceptional drought remains in southern Kansas and has expanded in southern Colorado. Those latter two states did see an 8-point improvement in topsoil moisture, but unfortunately, winter wheat conditions still declined. In the southern region, despite some rainfall, not much has changed, except for some intensification of extreme drought in a small portion of southwest Texas, as well as some developing pockets of severe drought around that same area. That pretty stark disparity between western and eastern portions of Oklahoma and Texas is still holding strong. And finally, in the west, moderate to extreme drought continues, with expansion of exceptional drought in the Four Corner region and in northeast New Mexico. According to the Drought Monitor report, quote, southwestern snowpack remained abysmal or had already melted, leaving little hope for spring and summer runoff. The 14-day observed rainfall map from the NOAA Advanced Hydrologic Prediction Service gives us a good visual of recent precipitation across the nation. The second half of April has seen 2+ inches of rain, with locally higher amounts in central Oklahoma and eastward. Again, not in the drought-stricken areas that probably need it the most. That 14-day rainfall did, however, impact our consecutive days with less than 1/10 of an inch of rain map, resetting the entire state of Oklahoma to less than 10 days. This is the most green we've seen on this map in a long time, and it almost calls for a celebration, as Kenton in the Panhandle, which was previously at 183 days since measurable precipitation in the last briefing, is now at just 9. Moving forward, these 5-day precipitation and temperature outlooks are valid through Saturday, May 5th. In the quantitative precipitation forecast, some heavy rain is anticipated in the Midwest and southern Great Plains, especially in north central Texas. The central and south central U.S. may even see some strong to severe storms to start off the month of May. For temperature, above normal temperatures are likely in the eastern and northwest U.S., with below normal temperatures expected in the southwest. Moving a little further out to the 6 to 10 day outlooks, there's a strong signature for above normal temperatures in the western United States and below normal temperatures in the Midwest. Probabilities are favoring below normal precipitation in the west and north central portions of the country, with above normal precipitation anticipated in Colorado, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas, and the surrounding areas. The Climate Prediction Center's 3-month outlooks have been updated to reflect May, June, and July. In the top left image, the majority of the country, minus north central portions, are likely to experience above normal temperatures for this period. In the precipitation outlook on the bottom right, equal chances cover most of the nation except for the northwest and northeast, which show a likelihood of below normal and above normal precipitation, respectively. Finally, we have an update to the seasonal drought outlook, which is valid through the end of July. Southern Oregon and a small portion of far northern California may see some drought development, but the biggest update is for the Great Plains and Southeast U.S., which show drought remaining, but with opportunity for improvement. Unfortunately, in the Southwest, drought is likely to persist. That's all we have for you for this update, and as always, please join us in the future for these briefings and full topic webinars. You can visit our SCIPP website, southernclimate.org, to register for more information if you haven't already. These briefings will be posted to the SCIPP YouTube channel, as well as our website. Please like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at @skip_RISA for more information. We thank you for joining us and have a great week.